9D Gamer. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to my dynasty. I am playing with the team builder, my alma mater, the Winona State Warriors from Winona, Minnesota. It's been an interesting start. Really enjoying this though. Really fun to be able to play some college football with my alma mater in a stadium that feels like it resembles Winona. Head coach Brian Curtin also happens to be his first year as head coach at Winona. He was the defensive coordinator when I played there. Love the man. He is absolutely an amazing human being. I actually played with his brother. His brother was our running back. So, but anyway, welcome to the channel. You can find me on Instagram. You can find me on TikTok. Thank you for being here. Hit the like, hit the subscribe, share my content if you like anything that I do, or even if you don't. I'm sitting at 32 subscribers. I'd love to hit 100. Again, if you post stuff, there's a good chance I have watched your stuff. I absolutely love anything and everything when it comes to this game. I love soaking in other content creator stuff just because, you know what, there just might be something that I miss or something that I could use, something I can do. So I love it. I love soaking it in. Again, most of the guys I watch, most of you have probably heard of or seen. C4, Bengal, Bordeaux, Beastly, Call Me Jaden. I really like Call Me Jaden. A lot of really good stuff he does there. Gosh, there's a lot that I watch. I'd have to pull up my phone right now to go through all of them that I sit and watch. But anyway, if it's your first time here, welcome. Thank you for being here. I do have a bunch of other stuff. I have Wyoming, which has always kind of been my dynasty, my channel dynasty that I've been using. Probably gonna put most everything on Alt. Anyway, for right now, just because I really want to dig into this. So, again, thank you for being here. Welcome. We have won 2 games in a row. We started the year with losses to SMU and USC. They were tough. Obviously, I mean, SMU was ranked. USC probably will be ranked. We just got our first recruit. We got Delaware up here just for a quick look-see. I got sort of blasted by SMU. It was actually 21-17 at halftime. They kind of took me to the woodshed after that. This game was never close. They're just so much faster than me. I just had no team speed against them. And now that we're sort of settling into kind of our level of play, we're finding some success. And it helps that we have 3 games in a row here at home. Got the win over UTEP, see if we can get 2 more. Oh, we actually have 4 games in a row at home. And we end with 4 games on the road. Yikes. Just realized that. But once again, thanks for being here. Let's get this going. Let's take some different We'll play in the blackouts. Yeah. And let's rock and roll.
Underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short.
He might break one yet this year. He's been close a couple times.
Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, like all power, all those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And a part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well today.
And nice job by the defense staying glued to him, getting him on the ground as soon as he catches the football, knowing he's a threat. I'm not going to let this guy get out of my sights. Nice job by the D.
He just needed a yard on third down, and there just wasn't any room to pick it up. And here comes the punt team. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Just needs a crack to get a return. Really good job by the coverage team to make the stop, and that's where they'll put it in play.
All right.
So Delaware's offense taking the field. First chance we have to see them today. And David, we'll see whether this running back has the ability to elevate his game and really...
Right away, let's play the game of what...
He's still developing. I think when you watch him, you say, oh, he's still learning the vision and how to play the running back.
Style of defense should I play?
I think Jesse going, I want a little bit more. I want more consistency, more big plays, so this offense can really take off.
I think the coaching staff, I think the fans know for the future of this program, they need to upgrade it. They'll try to do that in recruiting or the portal. But for
being
right now,
seen
today,
more and more
this guy
here.
has to be able to make plays when his opportunities show up.
Second down, he'll throw it. He lost it high and deep down the left side. He caught it into the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware.
And man, is that perfect timing. You could tell quarterback drops back. He sees his guy and he knows he's open, but watch the throw. Deep down the field, Palmer, right in the bread basket. Nice play, nice pitch and catch.
He did a nice job of getting it up in the air early and allowing his guy to run under the football, locate it, and then make a tough grab. That is the definition of an explosive play.
And the PAT makes it 7-0.
I'm trying to remember where I think we're in man.
And this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Simply outran us.
He'll take the return and try to improve the field
Hope we
position.
block that guy.
The coverage team maintained his discipline, not much doing on that return. And now this offense will take the field again. To the air on first down.
Oh,
And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces
brother, you're going to get smoked no matter what.
And the big tight end, a lot of times that's a bigger strike zone, a bigger dude, and you can tell they put the hit on him, and that ball came out, and it came to the turf. Nice job playing physical.
And he is
This
snowed
is
under. Sacked at
not
the sack.
going well.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. And the throw downfield winds up incomplete.
I'll take
There's
that.
a good reason
Don't
for
know
that.
how
This guy
or
was
why,
getting mugged
but
by the defender.
And the defender just way too handsy on
My
that
best
last
offensive
play.
play
You
so
can see
far.
all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referees caught it.
The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Just enough there to get it to the
Their D-line is
25,
pretty
a
decent.
pickup of 2. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to fire. Caught in the backfield. It's Tyson. Sweet
there you
run
go.
there.
There you go.
Still on his
All right.
They drag him down, but not before he's moved the chains, and the screen pass is effective.
This running back is so dangerous. He's going to hurt you running the ball, but they find creative ways to get him the ball in the passing game as well. Beautiful job setting up the screen. He was acting as if he was blocking, let the defender run right by him, and then he made magic happen after he had the ball in his hands.
This senior showed some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the first down. To the ground with the back. Breaks into the open. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14.
Well, obviously the offense went 3 and out on their last drive. They're having a little bit more success here. That was a nice run, and I think that's the key, guys. If they're able to run the football, they're going to be able to stay on the field. And I think that's something you want to think more about if you're the play caller on offense.
Snagged out of the air. They'll get it down to the 10.
I don't really know where I want it to go.
Completion. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Wants to go up top. He's got it.
First down. Good catch.
Nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. New center downs right on the doorstep for this offense. They'll run it.
There you go.
First and goal.
All right.
Takes it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And what a push up front by this offensive line. Everyone playing in unison, driving out of their stance, working into the second level, hats on hats, creating a lane for that running back.
Extra point here will tie the game.
And I don't
No
get it.
good off the right upright. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors.
It's gonna be that kind of
What
a
do you
game,
got?
huh?
Terrific showdown this week, guys. Let's take a look at what's going on. Texas is trailing, but they are within striking distance. Kind of like when Major Applewhite turned a huge deficit in the 2001 Holiday Bowl into a win. Maybe today is deja vu. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Sam Houston.
Looking for room. It's Silver.
We'll circle back if anything changes in this exciting college football matchup.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Back to pass.
Go get them, boys. Oh, boy. No good.
It in. It's Silver.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You gotta be
What do you do?
versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game.
So
And I got to be
quiet.
able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on that.
Tight end in motion. See how the D reacts. They'll snap it from the gun on 3rd down. He's going for it all.
Knock it down. There you go.
And
All
they
right.
wanted it all on 3rd down, but now dealing with 4th down. And the Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return.
We had speed.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. The give on the option. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Kept it on the ground on 1st down. Now back to the line. They'll try the run. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play. Able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd down, and they have to get it to the 42 to move the sticks. From the gun, wants to pass. And it's incomplete on 3rd down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
I'll take those 5 yards.
The officials offer the deal.
Now
and
what?
The coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down.
Yeah, like that.
He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Got his man quickly.
All right.
And the defense makes the immediate tackle, but he has enough for the 1st down.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the art and talent on the throw.
Giving ground.
And what's the closest guy to the football, man? It's those defensive tackles, and those guards and centers have to work together. They got to get those guys and get some movement. They don't on this play, and the big fella eats. Nowhere to go. When you run into him, you usually meet the ground.
Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Looking to throw on 1st down. Quickly complete.
Good grab.
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. From the gun, the running back.
I ran right into it.
They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the 2nd quarter. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. We've put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on 3rd down. Trying to pick it up on the ground. The change will move.
That turned out to be a little harder than it first looked like it was going to be.
Well, this offense is sending a little bit of a message here. Of course, we know how much they've struggled on 3rd down all season long. They're just never able to seem to get into a rhythm. But after that last running play, moving the sticks, you just wonder what that does for their confidence.
He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this
fighting
opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. They go to the ground. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run.
I should have gone hurry up there.
Offense threatening, close to the end zone now with a new set of downs. A 1st down run in the red zone. He pushes it.
Good pursuit angle by that guy.
Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in.
Boom. Nice.
With this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
I did it again.
Oh, and he missed it. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play
Now it's just in my head.
drive. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll start the return inside his spot.
Oh, Lord.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. Guys, the Delaware offense going
Great.
back to
Now
work.
I'm just
A rather
head-
unproductive series last time, 3 and out, and they'll try to do better this
head
time.
kicker.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you
I'm
might
just
as well
thinking
hang
about
on
it.
to the ball.
I'm just sitting here thinking about it.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long.
Well, that's just a great play by the defender and great timing. It was the hit that forced that incompletion.
They make the stop after a gain of 3 to the 31.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. A lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
How bold will they be on 3rd down after that last run? From the gun, wants to pass. Looking to buy time.
Come
Little scramble
on.
on this one, enough for the 1st down, and he slides in safely. The Blue Hens come to the line with a new set of downs. Running back searching for a hole. Powers powers through the defender.
It's a bad sign on offense.
It's really frustrating when he purposely called his own so he could have a little, so all the eyes would be on the ball, and there's nobody there.
But still, it's a negative play.
Nice tackle.
This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
Yeah, we're going on.
Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. From the gun, wants to pass.
There we go.
Under
I don't care if it's cheesy.
down he goes at the
I'm not here
33.
for friends. I'm here for wins.
That's just a simple blitz by the middle linebacker. He's able to win up front, sees the gap, he's able to beat his block and get to the QB.
Speaking of, we are playing on Heisman level with Mat 10 sliders.
Makes the catch, wants to make a move upfield. Coverage team gets the job done.
Mr. Hurricane's another guy I follow. Watch a lot of his stuff.
So we'll see this
I was
offense
watching
make its
his
way
lives
to the
with
starting
Arkansas State last week.
drive. On the ground, it's
Wow,
Tyson.
that's
Good enough for the first
nice
down.
goal.
And excellent
Wow.
vision to find running
What a
room
hole.
there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Tight end now in motion. They'll give it to him again. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8.
I'm going to give.
Looking to fire.
Tyson a bit.
And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a 1st down. On 3rd and long, trying to convert through the air. Makes the grab. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Ooh, and that's a nice sigh of relief for the defense too, right? There was a broken tackle. The guy made it look like he was going to pick up the first, but because of great effort defensively, they were able to get the stop, and now they're setting up 4th down.
This offense has
I'm
already
looking for why.
converted once on 4th down. Can they do it again? Makes a grab past the marker. And they finally get him to the ground. An easy conversion for this offense. Defense not exactly the perfect 4th down call there. Snap's going to come from the 23 on 1st and 10. And he's brought down.
Maybe we're going to do this where we give
It's so hard to play defense. when
Tyson
you've got
the
things
2nd
in front
quarter
of you.
off.
Everybody going one direction, somebody coming back the
I don't
other
know what his
direction.
name
You
is.
can't trust your eyes. Really good job by the offense, giving you some eye candy, something to look at, so it wasn't easy coming downhill.
Ah!
Hard to diagnose plays.
Bad news on that play, it's an incompletion.
Getting
The good
hit as I
news is
threw it.
The quarterback knew if his guy wasn't going to catch it, nobody was with that ball landing out of bounds.
Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Here's a heat. They'll throw it to the back on the screen.
Good read.
They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business
1st down
here
though,
on the
right?
1st down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Trying to power it in. And into the end zone.
Yes.
Touchdown.
This running back was not going to be denied. Nice blocking up front to create a hole for this running back, and he was able to take advantage.
Cameron Teague. He's a 77 overall rated guy. Like, I love Tyson, but no reason not to give him more touches.
And the extra point
It's a
is
through.
good. Finds his rhythm after shanking a couple. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Memphis is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but you take a look at the scoreboard and you see we have ourselves a tight game.
Goodness, he like rolled
They're up
forward
by a
for
field
6 yards.
goal over Arkansas. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected, fellas.
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. First play of the drive, wants to throw. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
Just want to be able to remain on my call.
They'll go to work in the air on second down. Makes the catch. Runs through the tackle. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. It's a
I should be able to stay.
The clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. He's got it. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line. Warp speed for second down. Wants to go up top. He hurls
Oh my gosh.
Got it in stride inside the 20. Ripping off a huge chunk of yardage, and he's got it just outside the 10 at the 11. They just changed the dynamic of this possession in a heartbeat, and now it's 1st and 10 from inside the red zone. And he'll make his way out of bounds after the solid. Sometimes it's not about a fancy play design. It's about just getting him the ball and letting him play.
Especially nowadays with running backs being so good out of the backfield. You know they're going to catch it, and there's so many ways to use him, but exactly. Get it to him, let him break tackles, let him...
I cannot play defense.
Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And you're going to need more of this in the second half. That's the way you punctuate a drive at the end of the first half to cut this to a one-possession game. Need more of that physicality in the second half.
On to attempt the try. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out
They
of
get
this
the ball
crowd.
to start the second half, too.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. The short hands, it's Moore. And he broke one tackle on the way to a solid pickup there. The offense will stop the clock and use one of its timeouts. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Passes
Just
incomplete.
hold on
The
to the
clock
ball.
is down to 9. This is where you make the money on the drives. Ball at the 30, it's 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Grab near the marker, it's Moore. He'll have enough to move the chains. It's 1st down at the 38. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Making side adjustments here. Looking to throw on 1st down. Going downfield for the big play. It's incomplete.
Had to take a shot.
And they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, you've had yourselves a great broadcast so far today in Harrisonburg.
They're lined up and ready to kick
All right,
off this
well,
second
let's
half.
hope I can figure something out here on defense.
On the move from inside his 5. He'll be chased out of bounds inside his own 20 at the 18-yard line, and a great job of coverage there. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. They start this 3rd quarter, 1-possession game, and hoping to get an early drive going.
This offense is ready, and they're ready to take the field here and see if they can get something established. They don't have to change everything and reinvent the wheel. They've had some successes in the first half, so let's get that continued here on the opening.
We're a man robber.
Getting that
Like,
break in
who
half
has
to
that?
talk with my coaches and pick my offensive coordinator's brain, so I know exactly what I need to do to attack this defense, and I get ball first.
Finds his big tight end. And he was able to get away from one tackle, but plenty of help was on the way. Decent pickup on that play. And the Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball.
3.
And it's been a struggle for the run game for this offense. Man, this is something they hang their hat on. You saw last week, you saw the highlights, and just give it to the running back. Let him do his thing. Haven't been able to get him going. I don't know what's going on, but they got to find a way to get their talented back
He's just
some space so he can make
squatting.
some plays.
The defense got caught that time, and they finally get him on the ground.
How was he just sitting there?
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and you give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball.
Oh, he's got some space. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. The Blue Hens have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's LeBoy. Down to the 26-yard line where the tackle is made. Pick up a 5 and a first down.
I just don't
Nice
know
job by
what.
the receiver there, running the drag route against zone coverage, finding the soft spot, making it easy on his quarterback to get the completion. He turns it upfield and he moves the sticks.
Finds his tight end.
Like, somebody has to have him.
Close to a first
I'm
down.
in man-to-man.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
Grab near the marker. It's Patterson.
It's cover
He's
2.
got enough. It'll be a first down.
It's cover
He got
2.
it at the 12. That is just a perfect example of not
There's
deciding
linebackers
before the
sitting
snap
there.
where you have to go with the ball.
Yeah, because that will get you in trouble. You can tell right away. He wants to get the ball to his primary. He's covered. He comes off of him, does a nice job being patient, taking his time, hitting the drag route, getting the first down.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot. It just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling, too, if they are going to crawl back in this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Bring in the heat. Oh, and he got well as he just got rid of the football.
They've done a nice job marching the football down the field to get into this position in the red zone. You're throwing incomplete on third down, so the question now, are you going for a touchdown, try to pay this drive off, or are you just going to take the points?
Missed it.
Tried to give it enough body English, but he missed it. And they missed the opportunity to
Not a
draw
good day for
closer,
kickers.
still down by 5. So we'll see the offense on the field to start this drive. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Hit hard just
Seriously,
as he
like
released it on
that?
first down and just couldn't get it to the receiver. Man down on the play as the officials take a break.
They
to
hadn't
let him
even
check
really
down.
gotten out into the route.
After that last
But I was
incompletion,
seeing he was
second
coming
and 10
open.
from their own 20. The give to the running back from the shotgun. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's coming. The punt team makes its way onto the field. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. He will not make a
Yeah, I'm
fair
not
catch.
taking a guy there. I can't
Bring it
tackle.
back. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on him. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. A bit frustrating to miss that short field goal the last time they had it, but this time around, see if they can redeem themselves. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he earns a first down, and boy, did he earn it after taking that lick.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
Wants to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle. It's Patterson. All down, and they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Wants to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Caught over the middle. It's Patterson. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line. A terrific catch and run before he stops. And the Blue Hens trying to cash it in on first and goal.
Man, this quarterback's been in a nice rhythm all drive, hasn't he? He's just playing on.
Touchdown, Delaware! And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line. Understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
Might as well go for 2. I can't stop them.
Looking to throw. Grab behind the line. It's Ellison.
Jesus.
He gets in there for the 2-point
freaking
conversion
kidding
and
me.
pushes the lead to 3. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. The give to the tailback. Keeps it moving for a 3-yard gain to the 24. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. A first down for the offense. To the air on first down. Fakes to grab. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. A little bit more to go after that last completion. They'll try to pick it up on second down. They'll run it from the gun. Turning it on. Dragged
That was
down
nice.
at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one.
I just want this play to work, but every time I do, I get rocked. Always wide open.
Use the play fake. Now to throw. Fires to the wideout.
That.
A strike downfield. What a play there, and he rips off a big one all the way to the 16-yard line.
This guy's done a lot of good things early this year throwing the football. With that last completion, that now takes him over 1,000 yards passing for the year.
His offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. It's complete to the right.
Nice first move, though.
8-yard line on that throw and catch, and
Let's
the
get to the fourth
defense
quarter
is
here.
backed up against the wall.
Brutal.
No question they
Brutal.
wanted to get the ball to their playmakers, and both receivers have come up big through 3. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. They'll go to the ground. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. They'll try to move the chains on the ground.
Get in there.
Cross the plane to get the 6, but they'll have the first down.
And it's not a surprise who they gave the football to. When you get down in this area, they're going to call his name. The physical back, they're going to give him the football. They're going to use their identity of physicality and run game down here in the red zone.
So now the opportunity with a touchdown to take the lead. And the defense stuffs the run, and the ball will remain at the 2.
Well, and you see the sense of urgency now going up, right, David, on defense here, creating a negative play with their backs up against the wall.
Everybody selling out to stop the run. Nice job being aggressive by this defense.
He's in for the touchdown.
Good.
And this is a running back guys that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking on big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
And the extra point is good, and every point counts. It's now a 4-point lead in the fourth. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Guys, wanted to give you a quick update on a game happening in the Big Ten.
All right, 4-point lead.
Nebraska is ahead early in Lincoln, but that's not exactly Mike Rozier out there running the ball. This game is a long way from
Tackle.
over. They're up by a field goal over Michigan. We'll circle back to this Big Ten battle. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Takes the handoff. It's Silver. Knocked down after picking up 5 out to the 24.
And after a successful run like that on first down, if you're the offensive coordinator here, maybe you're thinking about being aggressive and potentially taking a shot, because even if it's incomplete now on second, you only have a short amount of yards to go here.
My guy held up a double team. That's all we needed there.
Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And you gotta love this defensive performance so far. Done such a good job against the running back that you saw last week, man. He can go off. He can make big plays. He can chew some yardage up and keep an offense.
Go
on
get
schedule.
him.
Is
Yes.
knocked down back at the 13.
And how about the defense home with the pass rush? Playing man coverage in the back end. You need to win up front. Those guys got to get to the quarterback. Do a great job rushing the passer. I can play man when I got a pass rush like that.
Fair catch, called for and made.
All right, now
And
let's be
see
smart
what kind
here.
of ball plays this offense has ready. They reeled off a long touchdown drive the last time they had a much better field position this time around. Looking to throw on first down. Working that left side now.
All right, nice catch. Nice catch.
Trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. And here comes the offense on second down. Quick completion to the right.
There we go. All right,
For this offense,
in the field goal range.
he's got it at the 34.
Field goal puts us up 7. Let's see if we can make it more than that.
Got the space in the middle of the field to work. I got to make sure that I got somebody inside of him. I got somebody outside of him. I can't give him the football
Oh,
because
boy.
a lot of times these guys,
Oh, good, he
they're
dropped
good with
it.
after the catch. They got that quickness. They got that speed, and he showed some of it there.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. After the incompletion, they go back up top.
Way to find that crease.
Good job running
First
that
down,
route.
baby.
Get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. From the gun, the ground game.
Oh, he was hungry.
Job to be able to pick
He
up
burst
that
through
kind of
that line.
yardage,
He
but
was
he's
thinking
trying to
6.
finish off the game. This offense not only has a chance to extend the lead on 1st and goal, but they can also drain the clock. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Right there.
Keep it on
Nice.
the ground, and he's in for the
That's a
touchdown.
big score.
They put another score on the
How do you
board
go
as
for
they
2?
try to push this winning streak to 3.
And that is a drive and a score
think
they
it really
absolutely
matters.
had to have. Now making it a 2-possession
I
game.
think
late
11
in
is
this
just as
one.
good as
It
12.
wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up. Getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
As we
The
almost
kick
get
is
it
good,
blocked.
but the penalty flag indicates we've got a roughing the kicker call coming.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive. No shot at a return. It's out of the end zone, and it'll be a touchback.
Okay.
Guys, here comes the Delaware
We
offense
piece it
on
together
the
on
field.
defense again.
Last drive was a quick 3 and out, and now time is even more of a factor to get something going. Got the quick completion. Didn't pick up a lot there.
Almost
Moving
looked
forward
like a
just
disaster, but we'll take that.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
looking to the big tight end. And it's caught.
Again,
That's the
there should
kind
be
of play that can
a guy
really
sitting
get you
right in
going
the
as they have
middle
a
of
first
the
down at the
field.
43.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Using his legs, it's Silver. Hard running there. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go.
There you go.
And the Heat gets home. They knock him down back at the 45. The Blue Hens are in the hurry up.
And they got to protect their quarterback better up front. They got to give him a little bit more time to make some damage down the field. But look at this. Here they go. No huddle, back on the line, make the defense communicate. Maybe you can catch him sleeping.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's got an open
What
man.
in the world is
Just
that?
carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And the Blue Hens have it with a
Why are
first
we
and
dropping
10.
into a cover 3?
Looking downfield on first down. Pulls it in. It's LeBoy. Quick step and go. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it 1st and goal. The Blue Hens didn't start this drive with great field position, but they have moved methodically down the field. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. They keep pushing forward now, back to work on 2nd and goal from the 6. Wants to go up top. Back's
Good
looking with the
gosh.
goal line. Touchdown, Delaware. The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive.
And
Love the thought process by the quarterback here on this play. Nobody open in the end zone. Find your check down. Find the running back. He does that, and once this guy's got the ball in his hands, he shows you that elusiveness and his ability to sniff out the end zone.
They want to throw it. He's got it. 2-point conversion is good, and now they're within a field goal here in the 4th. They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Now the offense will try to run out the clock.
it just has all the makings of not good.
Smart move to keep it on the ground.
Oh,
Got the
it's
first
nice.
down and more.
That up.
Defense uses a time quickly trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense.
That was all him, baby. That's just the guy that said, I want to win this game.
They've been scoring points in the 4th quarter. Just got a touchdown on their last drive.
There he goes. Brought down at the 47-yard line after the
Back-to-back
15-yard
first
pickup.
down runs.
The offense will put it in play from the 47 on 1st and 10. The give out of the gun. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Wouldn't be surprised to see them go right back to the run on 2nd down and maybe put this thing away. Looking for space, it's Tyson. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
Stopping the run is about physicality. It's about I'm bigger than you. I'm stronger than you up front. Really nice job by the defense, showing their strength, bowing up, stuffing the run.
Give to the running back.
Yes.
Just what they'd hoped for.
Thank you. That is your dagger.
Yeah, it's so nice to have a guy that you can depend on. Like, this offense is built around him for a reason. Just a good running back. You could see. Gets north-south.
Winona State moves to 3-2. 3-game winning streak. It's a great win. I just want to make sure we get the clock correct.
And the quarterback's just going to take a knee.
Whew. 3 games in a row. That feels good.
Stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the party each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players, got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
29, 209.
Here for David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese
28,
Davis. You've been watching another
4
presentation
touchdowns.
of EA Sports College Football.
Teague, 422, 1 touchdown. I gotta get Teague in the game more. Sacks. Thompson, 128 for 766 and 11 touchdowns. He has 40. I mean, we just played a game no one else has. But he has 40 more carries and 300 more yards. Carson Hansen has 10 touchdowns. All right, we will move ahead. And then we will conclude this game. With this episode. So 3 games in a row. The wins are feeling good. Team is feeling better. Defense is still a work in progress. Offense is sort of figuring itself out. And, yeah, I don't know. Gonna have fun with this, though. Said it a lot. Get to play with my school. Very proud of my school. Very proud of what they've accomplished. Can't wait to see what we do here. So until next time, I'm 90 Gamer. Thank you for being here. I would appreciate a like, a subscribe. Follow me on Instagram and TikTok. Drop me a comment, say hi. Tell me what's going on in your dynasties. And until next time, and as always, treat others as you want to be treated. Peace.